All right. Hello. We're back, guys, and we're live again. My name is Mama Bear. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry about the lighting. It's a little bit off. Let's see. We're going to be doing our hair. So get yourselves a snack, girl. Grab yourselves a sandwich because we're going to be doing our hair. I'm going in with Garnier medium golden brown. I already have this at the house. I've had it for a little while, so I hope the hair dye is still good. It should be. It's not like a year old or anything. It's probably like 4 months old, 3 months old. So it's not too old, but it's older. So I always like to start off with, hi Dartman. We always like to start off with, I'm going to have some latex gloves. Actually, I'm going to have some gloves on for this. So that's what we're going to be doing. I like to put Vaseline on because it keeps my face and stuff from getting stained up through the process.
Let's just say, okay.
I thought it already said that on there.
Oh, yeah, I didn't get 2. Not 28, just 2. There it is. Please read the following instructions to your application. Upload the file attachment, please.
Man, I was watching some TikTok videos earlier. I don't get on TikTok very often. I do have a TikTok account. I don't know if you guys know or not, but it's not like booming. I don't have 1,000 followers or anything because I've been mostly focusing on my YouTube. But there's some crazy ass, some sad shit going on there. Like, I thought I was the only one dealing with the way that I've been dealing with stress and drama and all that shit.
Your application has been submitted. Return to property listing. There you go.
It doesn't mean that we're going to get it.
Why won't we?
Because they're going to call around your references.
This will work. Bye.
And what if they have something to say about that?
I don't think Jason will deny us.
Yeah, because we obviously can't. We didn't want to live here forever. This was just a place until we could.
Dump a bunch of money.
Huh?
I just don't want to dump a bunch of money.
How you want to dump a bunch of money?
Paint, flooring, whatever it needs. Appliances.
For you, Dartman. Oh, he loves these. He loves these gloves. Dartman does. He loves. Oh, I have a these are the medical ones. I have my husband did on the members. I don't know, Dartman, if you're a member or not, but if you want to join in the members, he did my feet with gloves, ASMR feet pedicure with the latex gloves, which was very kind of my husband to do that. I like the only man in the world that's ever done my feet like that. You know what I mean? But hey, I'm happy about it because I can't clean my feet myself. My feet get so bad and so rough. I just can't get them smooth, and my husband can. He's a lot stronger. I think that's why he can get them a lot smoother. So now we're gonna go in with the color developer. I think this is the color developer. Yeah, color cream. And the reason why I'm going with medium golden brown is because I have other colors that I could pick from, but I want to go with a lighter brown because my hair's so dark, or my hair's so light that when I go from light to like a really dark color, it doesn't always turn out. I don't have the one color brown that I typically like to use. So I'm going in with the lighter brown, which has got golden in it. It'll put some dementia back into my hair. We'll go in the other room because I'm on here. And like if you go from like a really light to really dark, it could turn your hair like a greenish color, and we definitely don't want that. But I don't know, it's kind of just wanting to go back to a different. I'm not. I give myself. Who else in the chat loves white gloves? Who else loves white gloves? Now you can put on. I have other gloves I can put on, but for the hair, I just want to use these ones. Because my hair is brittle, guys. My hair is brittle, and I can't be using those other kinds. They're harder on my hair. But I'm gonna do some probably tapping on ASMR here in a little bit for y'all. So I got some of that coming up. Thank you to also new members that's been joining my members. I love putting content out there. I love giving shout outs for super stickers or super chats or any super gifts that y'all send through. That's awesome. I love giving shout outs and stuff. And what I just put in there was, I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. I put in this Garnier oil packet that it comes with as well. So now we're going to shake it up really good. A vinyl apron. Ooh, I never heard of that. What's a vinyl apron? Vinyl. Yeah, I need to get me like a vinyl apron. Yeah. You guys super chat me, super sticker me, and I can take that and buy me some aprons, or I can buy myself stuff for my channel for you all. Always. And we love shouting out. So just remember that. Anything that y'all want, need, I can do, but I also need the money to do it, to be able to buy and purchase things for you guys. So they always offer that kind of stuff in the chat. I just hope I don't feel like my hair's going to get damaged, but I don't feel like my hair is like right now the best quality. But I can't stand at this color. My husband gets paid tomorrow. So it's like payday tomorrow, and we'll probably go grab a sandwich. We'll probably go into town. We got to go grocery store. So we'll probably do that on the weekends. We went to the food pantry 2 days ago, and we got some groceries through the food pantry and stuff like that. I just basically going to do my hair today. Thought I'd jump on here, get a little work done with you all, spend some time with you guys. I got some cleaning I got to do. I'm not matched because I'm dyeing my hair, so I just got on these pink shorts, and these are like satin silk, and then this here. So yeah. Dark man. He loves gloves. He loves them. He loves. What's your favorite thing that you like about the gloves? Is it just the way that they sound? Is it the way they look? Is it the fact that they're so tight on your hands? Is it the noise? What is it? I like to make sure it's shook because that cream's really thick. All right. Should we start in the back? Should we start at the top? Or what? And then we'll start in the back. Now I've been doing my hair for a long time. So I don't go to the salons. I've always done my own hair. I know section, but guess what? When you got a section, thick, short hair like this, it's really difficult. It's really difficult. I'm not good at all that. I am just going to say this is Garnier Golden Brown, the color that I'm using. Go ahead and take it to the top. Say goodbye to Mrs. Blondie. Say goodbye to Mrs. Blondie. Ta-ta, Blondie. It's been fun, but it's time to get rid of you. It's time to get rid of her. I think when I was younger, I really liked blonde hair. And it just doesn't suit me the way that it used to. Believe it or not, I was actually born with blonde hair, but it just doesn't, I don't know. It doesn't suit my face the same anymore. I don't know if this color is going to really turn out real good for me. I'm hoping that I don't miss spots. It's my biggest worry. It's like missing a big spot and having a big bleach spot. You know what I mean? That's definitely what I'm trying to prevent. Making sure that I have enough quality of product I love watching like Stella and Hair Buddha and Brad Monto. Like, give me a thumbs up if you guys think they're good, because I do. And the Vaseline also helps with like burning sensations. See, I just got a big glob on my ear there. It's not actually going to be dark, so it's going to get darker, but it's not going to be dark at all. This is a really nice brown if it turns out right. May not turn out right on me. So I've had it happen to where this color did not work on my hair, and it was more like a waste of fucking time. But it should work. It probably won't be as good as the box. Let me try to turn this up for you guys. Yeah, so I've been doing some videos like members and stuff. Since they told me I'll get my first check. I'll get my first Google check. I forgot to tell you guys. I'll get my first check in October. And that'll be for like the super chat, super stickers, and stuff like that. So I'm finally eligible for payment. Finally. I filled that information out like a long ass time ago, and I can't believe. And I know nobody's really watching me right now, but that's okay because y'all watch it later. Believe me, YouTube is it's a long process, but it can happen and it will happen if you continue to be dedicated with it. But I think the biggest thing is just that it takes so long. At least in my eyes, it did. Something that happened really fast. Can you tell your mom about our house? I always like to make sure that I use every drop of it as well. Woo! A big glob right on my back. Look at that. I get this house cleaned up after I do all this. What the hell is going on with that piece of hair? Like, I'm glad that they got hair dyes and stuff at the stores because I'm telling you right now, like, whenever I worked, I invested in this. I stocked in this. Never got a dime out of it. 401k, it, I never got my fucking money. I never got nothing. I never got none of that shit. I don't know what they done with it. But the reason why I wanted to stock in hair dye is because it was like a good investment. I believe it was even, to be exact, because as much money as I've invested into the hair dye people, some of my freaking money back. I would like to have some of my money back. Just even a smudge of what I've spent. Could you imagine? I'd have enough to buy me a car, pay my fines off. I'm not joking. Let's say that. My first check will be in October, but the thing of it is, I might not receive it if I don't. If I'm not living here, how am I going to receive it? Because I don't know if we're going to be living here. That's the scary thing. So I'm going to try to get on some electronic filing because we're going to be buying a house. Maybe we want to. It's a fixer-upper. So we might try to maybe stay here, fix that up. But it's going to be hard for my husband to maintain both places. So we're probably going to end up just moving over there and living there while we're fixing it up. And that's going to be fun because I'll get to do that with you guys. And you guys will get to do that with me and my husband. And that'll give me something to do. And stay busy with you all. And I'll be able to take you guys to do things. Be able to go to the parks, ride our bike. And I'll own the house. I'll be able to paint. I'll be able to do a garden. I'll be able to do these things and not feel like I'm going to ever get kicked out. We'll be able to buy more things for our house in time when we get that paid off. Because if not, we're just going to continue to pay rent for the rest of our life then. And I've always wanted to own my own home. never had the money to do it, but or like the funds, or like the credit, you got to have your credit score so high. So it's like the only way I'll ever really own a home is like to rent to own, buy a fixer upper, fix it up, do it like that. That's what we want to do, but it still takes money to do that. And we really liked it here because this is a beautiful home, but we don't own it. It's owned through a business. They won't sell it. It's got gas on the property. They're not going to get rid of it or sell it. So we want something that eventually, like this was nice while we lived here and it was convenient for my husband's work, but we want to be homeless. Because rent's just so expensive anymore and it just keeps getting higher and higher and higher. And being homeless and things like that, I mean, it's a really true thing that happens. I want to have a place to call my own. I want to have a place to where I can paint it and do things and change the floorings around. If I want carpet, if I want hardwood, if I want linoleum, I can switch things around from time to time. I can paint it. I can wash my house. I can do all these things. Like I can't do that here because we don't own it. I can't just buy a gallon of paint and start painting this house. Could get in a lot of trouble if I mean I could, but do I really want to get in trouble for that? No. See what I'm saying? And I love fixing places up. I love having a craft or something to do. I love having my own. Okay, it's 12 o'clock. So about what, 12:25, 12:30, I'll wash it out.
While you do his stuff, you do his stuff.
I don't know, guys. It looks like it's brown, but it's not. Please, Lord, let it work. I mean, it'll definitely put a browner shade to it, but I don't know how dark. Yeah, we're gonna get moved, hopefully. My husband's wanting to get out of here. The only thing is like that stresses me out, guys. Because if we move, I don't know how to rearrange all that shit on my information, address and stuff. And I need my address because I need to get paid. Even if it's, you know what I mean, $100. It's $100 more than I didn't have. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? It's more than what I had. Damn it. We gotta clean the house. Let's go downstairs.
Yeah, he tells me, oh, we got $2,000 wrapped in that porch, you know. I said, Mom never asked you to do all that work.
I was coming down there to him, but he's coming up here.
Yeah. We had a full gun cabinet. We had a full gun cabinet. Now there's like 3 or 4 guns in there. He sold half of his fucking guns. A bunch of them were mine, and he sold them. A bunch of them were mine. Yeah. Oh, I know. I don't know. It's whatever. Yeah. You still fight him though. We're not. Yeah. Yeah. What's Nick doing? Playing his game, probably. Did he? What part? What on the book part or? Jesus. Yeah, I did. No. Remember? Yeah, I did the first time. Then the second time, he just asked me the questions and let me tell him verbally. Remember? Because remember when you just had to stick your head in that little thing, you had to stick your head down in there, and he's like these flashcards popped up, and you got to tell him the answers. Remember? That's how it used to be. Then the second time. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he clammed up. He was ready to go, but as soon as it come time, he got clammed up. You should have passed him. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Clean his house.
You ready for work? All right. Just to tell you about that house. What do you mean? I. It's like $2,000 down. That's all. Then all I have to pay is $650 a month. I can't get behind. I guess this will break me. I guess this will break me in my habits. I guess. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 All right, I'm getting off here. Tell Dad I'll talk to him this weekend. All right, bye.
You should have told her I have a job.
Did you hear?
Yeah.
Put her to work, Mom says. Even if it's 1 or 2 days a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told
But
Mom once that ain't bad. It's a good deal. She said that ain't bad. It's a good deal.
Is that what she said?
She said you can't get behind her, you'll lose it.
I know. That's the thing. That's what worries me.
Yeah.
Because like if you get behind, then they'll be like, well, you
Yeah, it's
you didn't keep up with the contract, so or
It's right there. It's only $650. I think it's what it was. $650. That's I'm saving like $50 a month. $50.
yeah, but you'll own it. So like if your bills get behind, they can't throw you out as long as you're keeping up on your rent. You know what I mean?
She asked me what part of Brownsville it was in.
And we'll have our pellet stove for heat.
She asked me what part of Brownsville it was in. I told her 811 Market Street.
Where's
She
that?
says she thinks that's right down in town. There ain't much to do in Brownsville.
No.
We still have to either go to Williamsburg or Uniontown or
Yeah.
Washington.
But I mean, you're in like you'll own your home. You'll have plenty to do at the house by fixing it up, and
That's just what I want to do every day.
you don't have to. I will. I don't mind doing it.
She says there's some paint that needs done, and the people who lived there before tried to paint it, didn't know what they were doing.
Yeah, we're good painters. You know that. I painted your mom's bedroom. Did a good job. Remember? I did that mostly myself. You came in and helped me when you got off of work that evening, but I had a good bit of it done. Me and Pickle both. He helped too. You know.
I just don't want to get into those serious stuff. But I know how to do drywall. So drywall's expensive. It's just a big
Did you have
process.
to buy sheets here and a sheet there? Sassy, stop!
It's just a big process. You got to buy it, hang it, put mud on it, sand it, paint it. It's just a process.
Yeah.
It's a process.
I'm excited to get this house. We get this. I'm gonna be so busy, you guys. We're gonna like YouTubers, my fans, y'all can help me with it. Like you can help us. Like, does this look good? What color do you think? I can hold like swags up, this color for this room, this room, and you guys can let me know your input because y'all got good taste. I know.
I'm gonna have to break it down though on the 2000 1,000. I'm gonna have to do 1,000. Then next 2 weeks, go another 1,000. Because I won't be able to do 2,000 all at one time. I won't be able to do it.
I might actually take my money and call the dentistry and try to get my tooth filled. You know?
What's that?
Let me see the phone.
Use your phone.
No, I need to use yours because yours has minutes. Look up dentistry. Let me see the phone.
I was just looking to see if I can find a house again. I want to look at it.
No.
I can't find it.
No. We got to get these dishes done. And the garbage needs taken out.
It's 12 o'clock now.
I'm just waiting to rinse this out. Sass!
Quit, Sassy. You're outside.
They're thirsty and hungry.
Go feed them and water them. I do it every day.
No, I don't know where their fucking bowls are. I've had like 15 bowls and I can't find them.
Out in the yard.
I'm not fucking dealing with them.
That's why she's working. That's what she lets you know.
I know she's in the shower crawling around.
Gotta get some water. I gotta get dressed here soon.
They got fleas so daggone bad.
They got flea collars on. Come on, let's get some
Sassy
food.
don't.
Come on, let's get some food and water. Come on. Come on.
I gotta get him motivated or he won't. I'm trying to take you guys downstairs anyways. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna use the phone real quick. Call the dentist. Because I got a hole in my tooth. And it's... That happened at McDonald's. I'm gonna see what they... WVU School Dentistry.
WVU Dental, how may I help you?
Yeah, I was wondering how much, because I was at McDonald's. I live in Pennsylvania, though. I don't know if it would work for me. I used to reside in West Virginia, but I've been residing in Pennsylvania, and I do not have a medical card. And I was at McDonald's, and I was eating, and my tooth broke off, half of it, and it's in my frontal tooth, and I wanted to know how much you would charge me for a fill.
We don't have that information, ma'am. You can come into, are you having any pain or sensitivity?
No. No, I don't know what made it break off. I don't know if it was the salt in their French fries. I don't know if it was a piece of gristle.
Well, you can come into to our urgent care clinic, and they can evaluate you. It would be a $75 prepay to be seen, and that would go towards the exam and the x-rays.
Okay.
And then afterwards, they would, either get you over for treatment that day, if they can't do it that day, we'll schedule you for an appointment.
Do you
and
guys?
They could tell you at that time how much it would cost. It is a student clinic, so it would be about 30 to 40% cheaper than a dentist in the community.
Okay. So, all right. Yeah, it's a really small. It wouldn't be much. I wouldn't think more than like $75. I wouldn't think, but
Well, that $75 doesn't go towards the treatment. That's for the exam and the x-rays.
Jesus.
And typically your fills probably run between what, 150 to 75 maybe? Just trying to think.
I don't know, ma'am.
Okay.
It depends on the tooth, what's involved, and who does it.
Okay. All right. That's all I need to know. I'll call back whenever I get some more money. Thank you.
Have a good day.
And it's just 75 just get an X-ray.
That's not even including the fucking filling.
Yeah, but the filling wouldn't be much more, so it'd probably be like
$200.
$200.
I'm buying a house right now. I don't have the extra money. I'm gonna be buying a house, so my money's gonna be tied up right now for a while. So I'm buying a house.
Like, how are you going to buy a house? Like, when are you going to buy the house? When are you planning on buying it?
I'm gonna talk to them once they get here back from the landlord guy. That's my application. Probably take a couple days. I gave him your email address, so watch for your email.
Yeah, but if you spend €7 on that and groceries, you're not going to have rent. You're not going to have.
No, not. It's 811 Market Street. It's not a bad looking house from the outside.
I mean,
oh, it's fucking grungy. It needs fucking cleaned.
and we'll be the ones to make it a beautiful home.
Roof's bad.
She said everything was pretty much good in it.
You can live in it. It's livable.
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to look like this house. No, but this isn't a cheap house. I'm getting ready to wash my hair out, guys. And then after I get done washing my hair, we'll go down and try to get something done in this freaking house. I'll air in about, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. I'm hoping. It doesn't look like this color never works out for me. And I keep thinking, why do I keep trying this daggone color? I may end up having. Yeah, houses are not cheap. Houses are expensive. And, but the house that we're looking at, the house is a rent to own, but we'll have it paid off in like 3 years if we're consistent with our pays. But, hey, I gotta jump in the shower, wash my hair out. My sink is full of dirty dishes, and I have barely any water in the bathroom or yeah, but you can't wash your hair in the sink in the bathroom.
Yeah, you can wash in the tub. We got some water still there. It's still putting water in, but not real fast like it was. We're still putting water in.
I'll go try to. Hi, Lee J. How you been, honey? Long time no see. Doing my hair golden brown. I don't know how this shit's gonna. I don't think it's gonna work. That's the thing, guys. Can still. I look like I got shit all over my head. I don't think it's gonna work. We're talking about buying a house. We're looking. It's not 100% guarantee. We filled out the application. We got to wait till the landlord gets back with us. They look it over. But it's not a bad house.
There's one for 800.
Needs a lot of work though.
There's one for 800. That's only 1,600 for move-in.
A rent to own?
No.
Yeah. Why do you want to rent?
I'm just saying. Stuff fenced in yard and stuff.
Why are you still looking? We already found a home.
I know. I'm just looking to see if I can find any other rent to own cheaper.
Cheaper? You're not going to find nothing that great for anything cheaper than what the other house is. You ain't going to find nothing in today's society. You're lucky that we found that. We're damn lucky we found that. Rent to own, those are hard to come by. Those are real hard to come by. I've always got my eyes peeled for rent to own because rent to own, I mean, at least eventually you're working towards owning it versus fucking paying rent. I mean, because my husband will be pushing 50 in 2 years. So we won't even have our house paid off till he's probably 51 years old. And then I'll probably be 46 years old. So I'll be climbing 50 here in the next decade. I'll be climbing 50. I'll be 43 in 2 weeks, in like less than 2 weeks. About 2 weeks. My daughter, she'll be 20. My daughter Gemma, her birthday's coming up. I'm here in about 7 more days. Her birthday's coming up. I'll give you a dental exam. That's all right. I got your gloves, Dartman. He's always on. Dartman's always on my channel. He's a good. Lee Jace and everybody. They're all my fans. Hey, you know what? People like different things. I'm all. That's what my channel's about, honey. It's about my husband sitting right here. People are weird. Because we're so normal. We're such normal people, right, babe? No, we're not. You all know I ain't normal. Y'all know how crazy Mama Bear be getting. Here, I'll show you our home, but I won't show you the address. Oh, I can't show them, can I? I don't want to show the address.
You can't block it
out. I just did. Oh, wait. Yeah, I better not. Yeah, I don't want to show. I can't show you because it's got the address and stuff like that, but let me see.
Oh. You can't. So just quit.
Yeah, I better quit. The one window needs fixed, unless that's a curtain hanging up or piece of. But the outside of the house actually looks all right. It's got a fireplace because I see a chimney. It's got a little side porch. I'm assuming that's your front porch. I'm sure it has a back porch. It ain't gonna be on there very long. Just like that little house down there. You know what house I'm talking about? Who would have thought that would have been vacated? Because that thing's really small. You know what I mean? It's really not that, but you know what I mean? When you buy properties and then you flip them and you fix them up, can you go take the trash out while I'm rinsing out my hair? Did you give them dogs food and water?
Yeah, I did. Yes, I did. I will pooch. 3 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock.
Because I gotta get the kitchen cleaned up. Obviously, you're not going to, so.
Yeah, I don't want paint. Gotta figure out how to do the floors. White carpet.
Just don't say no. You know what I mean?
White carpet. Carpet's cheaper.
Hell, I don't like carpet because of the dogs.
Hardwood flooring's worse.
Hard linoleum. You put a big sheet of linoleum over down. Why? Linoleum.
Winter times and stuff. Winter times you want your feet cool. Like walking on linoleum.
You don't know how to stretch carpet and lay carpet down right.
Yeah, I do.
Now this house was professionally done. You don't know how to do it.
Oh, I can. My dad got stretchers. My dad has a carpet stretcher.
You put linoleum down in our little camper and it looked like shit.
I don't want to do linoleum. I'm doing carpet. I don't know how to do carpet.
Now, how do you know how to do carpet but not linoleum?
Because you got to glue linoleum down. You got to get the wrinkles out.
You got to get the wrinkles out of carpet too.
I can carpet. I've done polished carpet. I'm good at carpet. You can get a big piece of carpet for like $200.
You put carpet on the stairs?
I'm not putting carpet on the hardwood stairs. On them stairs.
Yeah. I'm just gonna have to.
I'll just sand them down.
Sand them and paint them.
Stain them.
Stain them, yeah.
That's what you're talking about.
It didn't get as dark as I wanted it to. I think that's my problem. I think it might have worked, but it just didn't get as dark as I technically like it to. Talking about my hair, if you're wondering. It's like confused. Let me wash this out, guys. I don't have no towels or nothing like that clean.
The towel's right over there. One I used last night. I'm gonna take my clothes and laundry this week. I'm all done with the shot.
I'm just gonna throw this back on when I get out because I just put this on. I got a clean house. Gee, you used all my razor blades.
No!
That's ridiculous.
I haven't used no razors.
Babe, there was 5 razor blades in there and there ain't none.
They're probably there. Now look. I never used them.
Jesus. I literally only used 1 razor blade.
I swear I haven't used your razor.
That's a lie, because they're gone. I had new blades for them.
Probably in here. Probably in here. Now look, there's the other stuff around in here. I don't use the razor. I don't use your razor. I use that, let's check back in there behind the shampoos.
Wrong there.
Check there.
I needed these.
Yeah,
My razor. I had new razor blades for these. So if you did use it, I had other ones to fall back on. There you go.
Check over here.
So I want more razors, because I can't go without razors. You want to see a jungle of fur burger. You want to see a fur burger.
What the hell is a burger burger? What's a fur burger?
Let it get hairy and you'll see.
I'm good.
Get your furry cock out.
Okay. I gotta get dressed for work.
You got they're on. You don't want
I'm not going in there.
you don't know, it could be a Miss America watching and on there. You know. We don't know who's on there. Just if they comment the comment, but you don't know, people just stop in and look. Not everybody gets on and talks through the chat. Some people just go on like I do. I'll just scroll through.
might be able to tell the guy I can't bring you into after Christmas.
What, babe?
I'll see if I can go ahead and hang on it, buy it, just rent the house, just move into it after Christmas. Or
How are you going to buy and pay this? You ain't going to have $2,000 left over after you get this check.
no, I can only do it one on one. Check your email. See if I can.
They're gonna tell you no one in after Christmas.
Yeah.
Did you take the garbage out?
Then when I get my income tax, I can buy the stuff to fix it up. When I get my income tax, I can buy everything I need to fix it up. I can buy everything I need to fix
I
it up.
don't think it's worth.
What? Email.
Why would you dress like that? Put it down.
4 o'clock.
What? John? No, you don't. I mean, yes, they're cleaner than usual, but you can't because it's the dust. I don't care who it is. It's the dust.
I'll be getting uniforms here soon.
Huh?
I'll be getting uniforms here soon.
That's what he said.
I'll have clean ones every day.
Yeah. You waiting on me? Oh, gosh. Does it look brown?
Oh. Yeah. That shows like I make it to work today.
Huh?
I'm gonna need to work today. I'm gonna need 2 minutes early today. If I run out.
What, babe?
I'm gonna leave a few minutes early today because I run out.
Wait a minute, you don't doubt. So just hang on.
I said I'm gonna leave a few minutes early today because I don't know if I'm gonna make it or not.
Oh.
Yeah, Mom said that was a good deal.
Try to see if we can get anything out of here for me.
What? I can't get nothing out of that.
I don't like Garnier. Garnier was the one fucking my hair up all the time.
Weekend, we gotta keep clothes, gotta wash, clean the house. Go grocery store. Lot to do this weekend. Lot to do this weekend.
Yeah, if you're wanting to buy that house, how are we going to do all of it?
I'm not doing it this week. I gotta wait till the application goes through and she hears back from the landlord and she said we'll go from there. I have to wait till she goes through the process. I have to do an application.
And then they won't get it this year.
She has to wait till she hears back from the landlord if it's okay or do the. Died.
Nah, not really.
You got to give it another dose.
Still blonde.
You have to give it another dose. That bleach is hard to cover. I should never did it. You should just left it be. But you can't do that.
Yeah, well, at least it's a darker blonde. It's not so yellow. It's not yellow now. I told you guys I didn't think it was going to work 100%, but it did. I don't know. It toned it. definitely a darker blonde now. It is not the color blonde I want. It's not the color I wanted. I know, I gotta work. I know. You did not have to go to work yet.
I'm gonna leave about 1:30.
You know. About what time?
About 1:30 because I don't know how much gas I got.
It don't take you that long.
I don't know how much gas I got.
Whatever, babe. That's a lie. Whatever. That's a lie.
Yeah.
Where's your phone?
Right there.
Yeah, you probably already messaged people to leave early. That's why, I mean, you got an excuse like that every day.
No.
You got your excuse is, well, I don't think I'll make it in gas.
I will or not. I know. You know me. No, my phone's right there. I've been on the computer all day.
Mm-hmm.
Carry Holmes.
I'm not happy with my hair. I should have picked the other color.
Huh? What other color?
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how it goes. I should hear something back in a couple days. Maybe by weekend. She's still available. So nobody's jumped on yet. I guess we're the first ones that called her. We're the first ones that called her on it. A little here, a little there, you know.
All that work, and I'm not happy with my results. So.
Not my fault. You should have left the line. You should have left the brown. That's my theory of it all. Well, who am I? Nobody.
No, you're absolutely right. I'm wrong. You're right.
My phone's here every day. My phone's here every day. I really don't know how much gas in my truck. And I ran the shit out of it last couple of days.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, apparently you're up to something.
I'm gonna be somewhere where I'm going. Ooh, yeah, okay.
Apparently.
What are you doing? You're doing a double dose. Oh my god. Or whatever.
No, I'm not. I guess I'll leave it with this.
Whatever. I don't know. I won't be here. I'll be at work. I'll call you as soon as I get to work. You'll know I'm at work. As soon as I get there.
It doesn't mean that you're not going early to talk to somebody at work.
I'm not going to talk to nobody at work. Will you fucking stop?
How do I know that?
I'll call you at work from work phone.
Yeah, you call me and say I'm here and then bye.
No, I'll talk to you for a few minutes as long as the boss ain't in there. You don't need me here. I'm going to work.
No. It's not even 1:30. Get away from me. That's just fucking weird.
I could go to work here.
You don't start until 4 o'clock.
I don't know if I want to make it.
It's a 10-minute drive. Why wouldn't you make it?
Because I don't think because I've been running all week.
And I've literally put gas in your. No, you haven't. The only place you've been running is just to work and stuff.
If I run out, then what am I going to do? I'll never make it to work on time by walking.
That's not a reason, Mike. That's not really why you want to go.
1:30, I'm leaving. 1:30, I'm leaving. 1:30, I'm leaving. 1:30 I'm leaving. That gives me 2.5 hours to get to work. You have that. I don't even think about moving. Oh God. All this stuff. That stairwell of that house looks like it.
I don't think this is going to work in my area.
That stairwell of that house looks like it's going to be hard to take furniture up it. The way that stairwell's made.
Yeah.
Because that looks like it's going to be hard to carry stuff up it. From the looks of it,
Yeah.
It looks like the stairs going to be hard to get things up. That's what you got to consider. I don't know how. We'll get that big dresser up there and all that stuff.
I just don't understand why this brown. Oh, I better wait until like.
I've seen you do it before, back to back like that. I've seen you do it 5 times in one day. I've seen you do it. There it is right there. I'm gonna look at that. Yeah, see that picture right there? That's gonna be hard to get mattresses up and dressers.
That's just like my sister's stairwell.
That's gonna be hard. And it ain't that wide either. Wow, that's a tight stairwell. That's gonna be hard to get a mattress up over.
You'll figure it out because you want to buy it, right? So you'll figure it out, right? What do you guys think? Nah, I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna do my hair. I don't want to double dose, so I want to make my hair fall out. I don't want to do that. There we go. We're downstairs to get my coffee. Get started on this house. I don't know. I'll think about it. I might do it later, but right now I get
I'll
this.
come home and you've done it again, I guarantee you.
Well, do you like it, this collar? I mean, every time I wash it, it's just going to go lighter and lighter. You know what I mean? But come down, take the garbage and stuff out, and grab these clothes. You won't.
Yeah, I will.
gonna be available that long.
No. If I put something down on it, the whole, you know what I mean. If I put $2,000 down on it, I've already.
They won't.
I've already put the down payment down on it.
They won't. You'll lose it.
No, I'll just tell them I'm going to move into it after Christmas, first of the year.
It doesn't work that way.
If I paid $2,000 on it, I already paid the requirements what they want.
Yeah, they want monthly though. But after that,
no, I'll tell once you move in, I'll just tell them I'm going to stay here until the first of the year.
They won't do it like that.
I'll tell them my lease runs up the first of the year. Then I'll just move into there. You shut your fucking mouth. I know what I'm doing. Just shut up.
You're gonna cause us to lose it.
You're going to keep me in debt to where I can't get the place fixed up.
How am I going to keep you in debt?
It's out of my fucking pocket.
I don't get in your damn pocket.
It's wanting stuff all the time.
Yeah, right.
I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. So, shut up. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Leave me be. I'll get it. Leave me be. We'll get it. We're out of garbage bags. We're going out of garbage bags.
Well, then I can't do dishes.
Oh, no. There's one upstairs on the back side of your door. In that little baggie. I forgot I took one up the other day and put it in there because I didn't use it. I hid it from myself.
We gotta get a trash bag.
Can you grab that bag right up there, dude? It's on the back side of your door. In that baggy thingy there. It should be. Find it? Find it?
Yeah.
Okay. Last one. What?
Nothing. Typical woman, you know. Haven't made no money yet. I was like, what? I didn't stutter. Oh my, we're gonna tackle these dishes, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun, not.
There you go. I'm gonna leave the garbage back there right there because you don't need it. I'm gonna donate these cans back.
What I say?
I'll donate back.
Things want to puke.
I'll donate back.
Yeah, right.
I am gonna take the church and get back.
Do something with this. You wanted that sheet. I feel like you're responsible for that.
I'll just throw it in the cellar.
No, I don't.
In the garbage can right there. In the garbage can there.
Just making it nasty. Throw it in a box outside or something.
Oh, I didn't like to take them out. I'm gonna put these out here because I don't want those.
Now he's like, we're not moving until after fucking Christmas and the New Year, so. Yay, I'm stuck here another 3 months. And 3 months is 90 days. That can feel like an eternity. Trust me. I get it. It can feel so hard. Yeah, I have Emily's bottle in there. I lost Emmy's. The dogs took off with her nipples, so I don't even play with her. The dogs tearing up my doll stuff, tearing her up. They can.
There you go.
I'm gonna try to find some weed out in your car?
Turn it out in my car.
There might be a drop lot.
I don't know. Do it or not. There you go. I'll do that out. I forgot to ask Mom if she wanted them sweet taters. My car was weekend ass, so it's still good.
You don't have any money. I got money for cigarettes. Like,
My buddy gave me. I got
but they didn't give me nothing.
I had no money.
Come with us. Bring you guys out here. Sometimes I forget you guys are on here. I apologize. I love you guys. Here's the hair result. Let me get outside. You guys can see better. This is Garnier Golden Brown. If you're just now coming in. So like I said, going from blonde to brown, it's like a 2 process. You're not going to get in one session unless you go with black, and black is really extremely hard to get out of your hair. If you don't like black, once you go black, it's super hard to go back to. Takes lots of sessions, just like, the blondes. It typically should have took better than this, I think, but maybe not. First time around. Next time, it'll definitely turn brown. For sure. But yeah, it's like a 2-day thing. Or it's like it's a double process, not 2 days.
Oh my! Oh my!
Nothing like some, yeah, you know. What?
He's always in there on this table. Gotcha. Here on the floor. We're in here.
Yeah, check in there. I think there's some in there. A couple grams. Yeah, a little bit. Cover in my bowl. Dig through it. Okay. I don't think there's anything. This looks like it.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll do it.
No, I'm not taking it out of there. Just get that's the sickle out of there.
No, you're not. You're.
No, it's just sickles. Right in your bowl. Oh God. I love you.
Where's the light on, cigarette?
Over there. See you tonight.
Love you.
Love you. See you tonight.
See you night. Alright, I don't even know where the fuck to start, you know what I mean? So we're gonna start with this. You know. Just dump it in there. We don't care, do we? This is the tiniest little cool grinder. It's got something in there, but you guys can't see. It's some man. I think it's Reggie. Truth be told. Well, I went out there and I was trying to find me a little bit of weed, and I was successful, but I didn't find very much. I just found enough for like a puff or two. But a puff or two is better than no puff. I'll use this. He's in a hurry to fucking get out of here. So, yeah. Come on, to leave at work at 1:30. just don't know where to start. I don't know where to begin. I don't want to begin. There's just so much. So much. Usually my house is spotless. I'm also going to give away some food to the food pantry because, like, we just have way too much canned goods because we go to like food pantries and food banks. Yeah, we do, even though, it's supposed to be America great American, what life of the freedom, life of the land, life of the freedom of speech, life of greatness, basically. And you're more like a damn slave, because you can't buy. It wouldn't do any good to go to the other countries because they're worse off. I don't know if they're worse off, but it wouldn't do you any good to go to the other countries because you're just going to have somebody over there ruin shit. And but this is supposed to be one of the greatest countries in the world, the number one country in the world, and I just don't feel like that's a true statement. I feel like we have a lot of things that go on in this country that shouldn't be going the hell on. We got a lot of tax fraud. We got a lot of inflation. It's all due to taxes and tax scams, and it's all that. We can't get we can't get ahead on our groceries, but yet we can pay people millions of dollars to sing a song because we're in so much debt to other countries and so forth that it keeps us broke. But the rich people keep getting richer in this country, and the poor people, they just get poorer. They just get, it gets harder, so unless you take a stand, that's what I'm doing. I said, to hell with this, they took my license from me, something that I did 12 years ago. 12 years ago, they held my license from me. I have to pay off extremely amount of fines. How are you supposed to get a job if you can't drive? It's very complex. Or there should be a statute on a punishment because let's face it, I've already been punished long enough. Like I said, about 12 years ago. 7 years bullshit. Yeah, 7 years it goes off your record. No, it doesn't. I don't know where the heck people are getting their information from. But no, it doesn't. Maybe if you've had like one, I did hear there was a policy and they did let some people with some fines go. Like traffic violations, yeah. But not like your felonies, your DUI, misdemeanors and things like that, domestic violence. It doesn't matter if you haven't been in trouble in like 10 or 12 years. It doesn't matter. They don't care. They're not going to allow you to ever have your stuff back until you pay them a fortune, basically. And I mean a fucking fortune. Because not only are you paying every single day just to live in this fucking country, even though I don't have a 9-to-5 job per se, I do have a job. I've always worked, whether it's work from home, work in public, help a neighbor, help a friend, help a church, charity, volunteer. I've done it. And can't really do the charities and the volunteer. I like doing that stuff sometimes. It gives me just something to do and it makes me feel good. I sit back and I think, how can I be of help today? That's the kind of stuff that goes through my mind. It's like, what can I, unless I'm drinking, and then I'm not really thinking of anything but myself. And then drinking causes you to get depressed. Drinking escalates your issues. Trust me, I know. Take it from an alcoholic like myself. I've showed my ass. I've not literally trying to, but believe me. I mean, dancing and things. Yeah, I like my cute outfits. Hell, I'm only going to be 42 once, and so rock on, baby mama. That's what I have to say. Rock on, enjoy yourself. It's like now you can't do that when you have kids. Like when I was in my 20s, I had kids. They didn't even have this shit going on like they do, like TikTok, YouTube. They didn't have this going on when I was that age. So I don't see and then people that are even older than me, they didn't have that in their days. So this is all like your all's generation, the newer generation. But it's for everyone to antagonize in. It's everyone to involve in. It's kind of like we all get together, we all kind of celebrate together, we all get on pieces every day, and try to make friends and family people that you can count on, people that you like, people that you can talk to, gives you something to do. Plus you make money on the side. So it's not a bad gig. You get to know more people than what you would know than just your family members. You don't just have to be like, well, because I don't have family. I got on TikTok. I was on TikTok and I heard the girl, she was saying, I don't have family. She has kids, but they don't have anything to do with her. They don't want nothing to do with her. I get that. Shit, I have grandkids, but I ain't allowed to see them. There's no reason behind it. Other than I stopped my daughter's boyfriend from beating the living dog shits out of her while she was 8 months pregnant. You're fucking right, I stepped in. You're fucking right. I just called the police, though. Broke them up. Baby got split up. Everything fell apart for her. I didn't know it was going to go to that extreme. But I can't sit back as a mom and fucking let somebody hit my fucking kid right before my own eyes. Nor can I let my kid hit someone else's kid before my own eyes. It's called, we don't act and behave that way. We be respectful. God breaks my heart to hear about the Ukrainian girl that moved from Ukraine to America and was on a train, and God bless her family and her. I'm so sorry for the violence that took place in this girl's death. Should never have happened. Was literally stabbed to death on a train, on a bus train, probably going home. Fights a war, comes to America, and gets stabbed to death. Terrible. And so the violence like that, I have domestics because I hit my ex-boyfriend with a frying pan. I ain't going to lie, I did. He was beating the dog lights out of me. And furthermore, he was beating the dog lights out of me, and I was screaming, stop, crying, please get off of me. No, he wouldn't. He turned me back by the stove, picked me up by my throat, threw me against the stove, and turned the burners on. And thank God, God had an angel with me because I picked up that there was a pan, and I didn't know what it was. Could have been a pot for all I knew, and I cracked him upside the head with it. I don't like that shit, but I ain't going around stabbing nobody, trying to hurt nobody. I've had my violent time, especially when I was younger. I've been in a lot of fights. I've had, when I was in jail, I got jumped by 2 girls, all because I didn't want to give up my pod and go to a pod so these 2 girls could be beside this other girl in jail and say, fuck me, and beat the shit out, gang up on me. Give me an ultimatum, and I said no to it. They said, have your shit out by lunchtime. And I said no. And they said, well, then you're going to get your ass whipped. And I said, why wait till fucking lunchtime? Let's go ahead and get it over with now. And they said, well, because we want to make sure the COs aren't around. And fucking lunchtime came. I said, no, but pussy bitches. Lunchtime fucking came. That's what happened. I got beat up. I got jumped. Then, the COs come and throw me in the fucking hole downstairs for 30 fucking days. And then I said, no, fuck this, man. And after a week, that's how I got this tattoo. I was in the hall and the girl had some ink. Imagine that. How you get shit in the hall? Because you're still allowed out at least for 30 minutes out of the day. You're still allowed out. I can't find a sponge. Yeah, you're still allowed out. And you're not the only one down there. It's like a room full of, like, you know, the women that can't get along in the population, basically. So then they'll put all the bad women together. I just, whatever. But I wasn't really bad. I was trying to do exactly what I was supposed to do and stay where they told me to be. But yeah, shit don't go like that in jail, you know? I mean, it doesn't go the way you think it does. That's what I mean. Like, you know, and this is when I was younger. But, you know, some of the shit that I've been through, y'all, trust me. I mean, Kardashians ain't got shit on me when I was a kid, when I was younger. They didn't have shit on my back. My shit. My shit was wild. I mean, fucking wild. I live like a celebrity. And I'm talking like parties with like 300 people at parties. Not just once. It was like every weekend. And I was a stripper. I did that for a few months. My landlord back in the day tried to fuck me for my rent. Back when I was a young mother, very vulnerable, was single, young mother, trying to take care of 5 kids. Yeah, my landlord was a fucking pervert, trying to fuck me for rent. Say, fuck me, and then you'll have your rent for free. And knowing I was going through a difficult situation and a hard time, you're damn right I did it. I regret it, but I did. I mean, should never have happened. So you know, you just can't always trust people. And that's just been always going on, you know? These motherfuckers are rich. And yet, I don't even have a motherfucking dishwasher. I don't even have, you know, my sister's going to give me a dishwasher for Christmas. I'm like, hell yeah, that's a good one. She's like, it rolls in and out. I'm like, I don't care. That's a heck of a deal. I've been very kind to people in my years, even though I've never had a great education, because I have a learning disability when it comes to schoolwork, math, English, spelling, you know, not the best at. I struggle with it. It doesn't make sense to me. I have a hard time dealing with stuff like that. But my husband takes care of everything. I don't have to worry about it. And that's another reason why he wants to get me a house, because I wouldn't know what to fucking do. If I didn't own my house, what the fuck would I do? I mean, I know how to keep up the bills. I know how to call and make bills and pay things. And I, you know, call and take messages. I know how to do that. I'm just not good with numbers. You see what I'm saying? I'm not good with, like, when it comes to the actual, I don't know, certain things. Like computers and stuff. I'm just not computer savvy. Doesn't mean that I don't know anything, because let me tell you, I've taught myself a lot, but like, you have a certain amount of time when you go to take your tests on, like, you know, and if you don't have your GED, or if you don't have your college education or high school education, your GED is so much harder than if you would just go to stay in high school. If you would just stay in high school, it would be a lot better for you than if you went and had to take your GED years later. Because, see, when you get older, you start forgetting more. The most you'll ever know is when you're young. But see, I didn't have that ability And I knew at a young age, I was like, I want to be a mom. That was my dream, was to be a mother. And which I succeeded in that 6 times. But here I am today. Was that really, as a young girl, the smart thing to do or want for myself at that age? Was that the smart thing for me to decide to do? I'm glad that I did, because my kids wouldn't be alive had I said no to that. Or one of them wouldn't exist today. And I couldn't imagine without any of them. They're perfect. But, I mean, honestly, should I have done that? No, well, hell no. I ended up basically a homemaker. And I'm just going on. I'm babbling, guys. I'm a homemaker. I'm still actually a homemaker. I don't mind being a homemaker. I don't really consider it a homemaker. I feel like it's a daily retreat. It's not like, well, if I had a job, I wouldn't have to do the dishes, in other words. Yeah, if I had a job, I'd still have to come home and do the dishes. I'd still have to come home and clean and cook and shower and brush my teeth and find clothes to wear and clean up the house and run the sweeper and take the garbage out. Because if not, you're going to live dirty. You're going to live dirty and stinky and nasty. And that ain't who I am. My mom was a very clean person. My grandma, not so much. She was clean, like dishes and laundry and stuff. But grandma smoked, and which I smoke. And that shit gets on your walls and stuff like that. And I like to quit smoking. But it's hard. It's hard to quit. That's my problem. I'm so, I wish they had a thing where it could just be like a switch in your head, and probably one day they'll have that. I mean, they're coming up with all kinds of stuff with this AI generation that we got going on. It's crazy. I mean, it's got so much stuff that it's just really hard to make sense of. Robots and China's robots and Tesla and what the hell are they thinking? I'm not a fan of Elon. I'm not a fan of him at all. I think he's a creepy person. I think Elon is a creepy man. That's my opinion. I don't care if he's a rich man or not. He's a creepy man. His inventions are weird, creepy. Also, wanting to move to Mars, that's not normal. That's not normal thinking. It's interesting about that, but it's not really, I don't know. I don't consider that a reality. I mean, because even if he gets to Mars, who else is going to get there? Come on. So nobody's going to know whether he's really telling the truth or not. You can film something and say you're on Mars. We wouldn't fucking know, because guess what? You'll never really go. You'll never really be able to be there. So you'll never know if he's telling the truth or just talking shit. And furthermore, having all these kids with all these women in the world, that makes no sense to me either. But yeah, I don't know, you guys. I used to, have my own home, and I had a couple homes. When me and my first husband got together, my girls was married to the same man. Going on 7 years. And, we have our arguments, but he loves me and I love him, and we don't argue, we don't fight with each other. We are disrespectful sometimes, We do fight and argue, but I mean, you know, for the most part, we're pretty companion. We're on the same note. You know, you got to keep the love alive. You got to keep the sex drive going. You definitely don't want to give out on the sex, or you don't want to stop giving out on your sex. You want to make sex fun and playful. You want to be a good wife as far as that goes. You want to try to keep the house clean and keep dinner made, and you can do your stuff too, but like I am, you know what I mean? I'm doing what I want. I do it, you know, when he's home, he don't say, oh, don't get on there. Don't. He will if he really wants to spend time with me, but for the most part, he don't care. If that's what I want to do, that's my business. I mean, he doesn't like me to drink, but I do drink sometimes, and he understands my sadness. I mean, he knows all my stories. He's heard them all. Fuck, he's even put me in jail before. Yep, my husband told him that I freaking scratched him, and I never laid a hand on him. He literally popped his pimple and tried to tell him that I made him bleed. And I was so confused and dumbfounded when the cops came knocking on the door to take me to jail for domestic. I was like, you gotta be shitting me. I was like, domestic against who? I said, I don't go anywhere, buddy. And so, yeah. And the judge knew. They dropped that charge. It was dropped. Bogus. But, yeah, you know, for the most part, we get along good, and we're on the same note with, like, what we want in life. I don't have all my ducks in a row as far as, like, you know, funerals or, like, this and that. Like, I don't know, you know. That stuff worries me a lot. I always think about, like, what if something happened? I have no emergency money. You know, I need to have that. I need to, like, you know, it's just not because I think something's going to happen or I want something to happen, but, well, trying to just prepare ourselves so if something happened to me, he wouldn't have to stress on it, you know? Because, like, I just don't, like, I'm getting older. In my 20s, I didn't think about it so much, but now that I'm in my 40s, I've been thinking about it a little more. And because it's just the reality of it. I don't really want to think about those things, but it's necessary that sometimes I have to remind myself that those things, you know, or it's just nice to have money back for emergencies when your refrigerator and things like that go bad. Because our refrigerator's bad. Our kitchen stove is bad. Why did that chop up? I did that last time. Husband's gonna be mad. Damn it. Why won't that cut up potato peel order? But yeah, mostly, like, I've worked mostly in my life. I've worked mostly retail. I worked at several gas stations. I worked at several grocery stores. I always wanted to be a hairdresser. I always wanted to be in Hollywood, be some kind of movie star. Mostly like an actress or something like that. just because like I loved playing whenever I was a kid, with like dolls and Barbies and just boy stuff. And I was a tomboy slash tom girl or slash girly girl. And one of my best friends was named Michael back in the day. And believe it or not, my husband's name's Michael. I ended up marrying a Michael, just not the same Michael, but still, it's Michael. I've had some pretty terrible relationships, not just because, well, it was always them, you know what I mean? Myself included, plus having a lot of kids when I was that young was very difficult for me. So there was a lot of times when I was just single, by myself, alone. And those times were tough, especially when you're young. But whenever I lived alone and I didn't have a partner for a while, I didn't meet my husband right offhand. So whenever I finally did meet my husband, I was ready for a relationship. I was over my other men. I was moved on. I was working. I had my own apartment. On my free time, I was just laying low at the house, whatever. I went to the gym. I was going out to eat by myself. I was going shopping by myself, getting my nails done by myself, but I was staying productive, I would work out. I would leave the house at like 6 a.m. and go work out for an hour, maybe 2 hours. Then I would go home, shower, change, and clean up the house, and then go grab lunch right down the street from where I lived. And then usually I'd have to get ready, go back, get ready, and a couple hours later go to work. And then I would work till like 11 o'clock at night, get off work, come home, shower, eat, and go to bed. Do it all over again. I didn't have much company, because my kids were little and I just didn't have a lot of company. And I still don't, I got used to not having company though. So it really that does not bother me. Now I don't like being alone, 24/7, I guess. Like I like having my husband, but I like my alone time as far as like being able to clean and stuff like that you want to get done when you don't want people in your way, driving you crazy while you're trying to do this and do that. I had to wipe off the counters a little bit, guys. It was dripping all over me. Told y'all I had a lot of dishes. I wasn't lying. Like a lot of dishes I had. That's why I was like, I don't want to start. I don't want to do it. And that's why I got this outfit on, because I'd be getting soaked from I knew when I looked in the dishes, I was like, oh, hell yeah. I saw them yesterday, but I was like, no way am I tackling that. No way. So I went back to bed. But today I'm like, yeah, I mean, I have to get it done. Yeah, I'll be so excited though if we get to get moved. I mean, if we get moved, I'm going to be so excited because I get like just having a new home to, do this and that. It's a fixer-upper. I am not going to lie. This one's already fixed up, you know what I mean? That one's going to be a major fixer-upper. But we can fix it up and My husband's like, fix it up and live over here, but I don't know if they'll let us do that. Maybe. I guess he can find out. They might. But like when you get the money to them, then they want their money every month after that until it's paid off. So I don't know if he'll want to put the money down so they'll hold it. And then as soon as he moves in, he'll start paying his monthly rent. I don't know if they'll want to hold off like that or not. And if he does, he better get it notarized. But this is like what I've been wanting. Because whenever I was younger, I had a trailer. I had a couple trailers. And I ended up moving because I just didn't want to live by my ex-husband and their dads and their stepmom. So I ended up moving. And his sister, my ex-husband's sister, wanted the trailer because she was trying to get her kids back at the time. And I was like, okay. So I basically just let her have it. And she moved out and let her son move in it. And I don't know. It got destroyed really bad. So it really wasn't livable after that. You know what I mean? So I've been nice. I've given a home to someone before. I mean, it's whenever I live places and we move out, we always keep it in, a clean manner. We don't trash it or leave it dirty for the people, because it was still my home. I still lived here for 2 years. January will make 2 years I've been here. Draining that dirty water, guys. Ugh, I hate cleaning the kitchen. I bring you guys closer, but I had a lot of dishes, and the counter's pretty dirty, and normally it doesn't take me no time to do the dishes. I had a lot of grease in that one with made fried potatoes yesterday and sticking in my pan. Alright. This thing's fucking heavier than shit. It's heavy.
Yeah, just seeing like how much time this takes just to do the dishes, guys, you know? So when you're doing things like this, it helps your day go by a lot faster. Not that this is like a fun thing, but that's what it is. I mean, as you get older, you learn that life's just about trying to stay healthy and, you know, keeping yourself busy and trying to help other people and do nice things and be a responsible, kind adult. And that's just and learn things, you know, and go on vacation and do some fun activities with your family or your friends. And that's what life's about. And those days are special days because most of the time you're just at home doing your homely stuff. At least for me, anyways. That's what I do. Told you I just splashed myself. Got myself all wet. I might just go ahead and have another pot of beans. I don't know. I'll do beans or not, actually. Let me try to do like a potato. I don't know. I'll have to YouTube it. Thinking like a potato chicken casserole. Potato chicken casserole. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something cheap because I ain't got a lot of, but I don't know what I would set the potato casserole thing on. That might be a little hard for me to do. Probably should just stick to beans. It's not even close. He leaves so early for work.
But I really don't want to do dishes. I don't have a lot of water either for cooking. Oh, I almost left this out, guys. Shut. That dry a little bit. I'm soaked. Mama Bear is soaked. Every time I do the dishes, I get soaked. We're almost done. We're almost done. One more thing. Gotta get this last thing. Chocolate. I made chocolate brownies. We're going to the grocery store tomorrow, so we'll have plenty of good stuff to eat. So I just gotta figure out what to make for dinner one more night. We're really low, but we're not starving. You know what I mean? Like there's vegetable soup, there's chicken noodle soup, there's apples, there's a few snacks, there's some like little cookies, there's some rolls, there's eggs if you want to make an egg and just have a buttered roll. There's pinto beans, there's rice. It's not what you want. It's not like we got lunch meat, pop chips, cereal. We ain't, no. We don't have steaks we don't have no steaks. No, we don't have any hamburger left. We ate it all. So I said we got to go to the grocery store tomorrow. I don't have anything to make a salad. But there's stuff to eat. You gotta be a mom, basically. You can figure something out. Parents can always make something out of nothing. My husband's like, I don't know how you do that. He's like, I can go down in the kitchen. I can't find a damn thing. He's like, I put you in the kitchen. You'll find something to whip up. I'm like, yeah, I do. I don't know how though, because I'm starting to feel the same way. I mean, after a while, there really isn't anything. It's like, yeah, we got to go to the store. There's Mama Bear can't whip up nothing from nothing. You know what I mean? Just can't do it. Sorry if I'm boring you guys. I'm not trying to. I'm just talking. Because I love you guys. And that's what we're here for. We're here to talk. We're here to tell each other stories. And we're here for shout outs. We're here for combo, you know. We're here for productive things. What does that mean? You know, doing something productive while you're on camera, like I just did. Getting people to understand, letting people see that other people do clean their house. That, you know, we don't have a maid. We don't have a butler. Hell no, we don't. Can't afford one. I ain't saying that I wouldn't like to have one. I just can't afford one. I can't get one. Or I'd take me one of those working robots like Kim Kardashian has, carrying her handbags around. And I ain't got it like that. And my life's not going to pan out like that. But hey, you never know, I guess. If it would, that would be fucking awesome. I never say never. I'm not a disbeliever when it comes to money. I believe when they say how much money would you like to have in your life, it's really up to God. That's up to him. Yeah, I'm grateful to have my health. I'm grateful to have what I have. I'm grateful to have a husband that loves me. Because I've been through some men that treated me like garbage. He told me I was never going to be treated good. And no man would ever really love me and keep me. Thank God today my higher power blessed me with a good man. It took me a long time to get one, but I finally did. And I'm very grateful. He's been a tremendous blessing in my life. I mean, yeah. ups and downs, but a marriage just makes you just a strong couple, strong individuals. We both like doing the same things. We like watching TV. We like to snuggle. He's a snuggler. None of the other men. They slept on their side and I slept on mine. And I hated that. Because I like to snuggle. And yeah, I can't sleep unless I'm being snuggled. Nah. So I don't like that, I like a cuddly man. And I mean cuddly like when we're in bed and stuff like that. Not like hang all over me all day. I'm not a 10-year-old. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong. I mean, he gives me he's leaving or whatever. He never leaves without kissing me goodbye. And if he has, it's usually because we were arguing pretty bad. But 95% of the time, he always gives me kiss goodbye. He'd never walk out that door and not do that because I'd find that disrespectful. I'd find that real. And when his ass got home, we'd be having a conversation because I would find that very upsetting. Like, you let me here thinking that you don't love me or something. You know what I mean? That just ruins your whole day. That'll make a woman have a bad fucking day. Because women like to be loved. We like to be cuddled. Most of us do anyways. Because I just know there's someone out there that's going to say, I'm not like that. No way, I'll take care of myself. I don't need no damn man. Okay, and that's cool. But for me, it's like, nah. Life is about having a companion. Life is about sharing your time with someone. Life's about sharing memories with someone. Life is about having someone. Life's not meant to be alone. Life's not meant for people to be alone. That's the way I look at it. Life's meant to be full of happiness. We're going to have sadness, but it's about memories and having somebody. It really is. And when you don't have somebody, you'll always be able to go back though. Like if we're like 95 and I'm like 90, and we'll be able to like go back in time, we can't do a whole lot because we're just old. We got to do a lot of things and we could talk about them and share them with our grandchildren. Because obviously, like your parents and them, they're not going to be around when you're 90. Your parents ain't going to be alive. I just hate to tell you that, but it's the truth, And so life's about having memories with a partner. Now I don't care if your partner's a woman or a man or whatever. That's your business. But this world's full of a lot of good people, and too many people are feeling like nobody wants them around because a lot of times it's social media crap. People are trying to act like we don't need a man or we don't want flowers on hall. Who said that? Because one person says that means that for everyone in the world to agree? That makes no sense to me. Absolutely not. Hi, Albert. Hi, darling. Albert's one of the good ones. He's a long timer, just like all of you guys. And trust me, I pay attention to that stuff. I pay attention to all that. But life is about being good to people. Love you too. And I've been trying to call you, but I haven't been able to because my minutes are off. And I need $50 to get minutes put on, so I can put 35 on it, the minutes, and then have an extra 20 for myself. If you want to help me out, babe, if you love me so much, and then I can send you this, that, and the other chat. Yeah, because, that's what it is. It's like my husband's mom said, she needs to get a job. Well, first of all, I don't think it's her business to tell me that I need to get a job when I do have a job. And my first check is going to be in October, so thank God, even like if you guys just super chat or super sticker, I'll let you know if I have to have that $100 every month, that $100 threshold. Because if so, that's going to be really hard to tackle. That's going to be really hard for me to tackle. $100 a month threshold. Because it took me from July, I have the RPM things from July, the calendar, from July to September of 2025. I've only made $125. So if that's really what I'm going to be making, and I have to have that month before they'll mail it out the following month. So you'll get that money when that threshold is met, when that $100 threshold that they want from you is met, and you meet your goal for that month, they won't send you that money till the end of the following month. So I made my threshold in September. And I have it shows from July to September, I finally made my $100 threshold. Now they're going to say to me, they'll mail it out the end of the 21st through the 26th of October. So I got to wait a whole month just to get, so literally I got to wait another month, but I've also been trying to get this for the past 3 months. So in total, it'll be 4 months of work that I've put in and valued to them for $125 before they'll even cut my check to me. Are you guys following me? Does that make sense to any of you? Like, would that piss you off? Could you work for $125 for 4 months? I mean, I'm just asking. And then if you don't meet that threshold, then they'll just keep rolling it over month by month until you meet that goal. And then when you meet that goal, you got to wait till that following month, till the end of that next month before you'll get your money. Something to me, I don't know, whatever. But mathematically, in my head, as a slow learner, that just doesn't sound right. That don't sound right, guys.